So news came out today that Jay Cutler came out of retirement and was signed to the Miami Dolphins for a 1-year deal that was worth $10 million. And Colin Kaepernick has still not been signed by any NFL team because we all know those 32 owners that are non-black, the league commissioner that isn't black at all, is sending a clear message, boy, stay in your place, and we're going to show you. So any of them that tries to fight for human rights or anything against the status quo, then you're not going to play in the NFL anymore. Well, this is the issue that we're seeing here. Something has to be done. They're sending a message. And I think it's very stupid, personally, to send this kind of message in a league that's predominantly black. You have 32 people that have no talent controlling people who have godlike features, literally. They can't do what these guys can do on the football field to save their life. And I think it's very stupid to push against those people. But the reason why they push against a lot of the black men is because a lot of black men are afraid. A lot of black men won't stand up and realize, I got money. I don't need you. My talent is carrying this league, not yours. And if you don't believe me, let all the black players sit out for a year and let everybody else play. And let's see how much the NFL will be enjoyable for that one season. So for Colin Kaepernick, for putting his career on the line for the black community or anyone else who has suffered at the hands of police brutality, the people should stand up for him now, because if you don't stand up for him, guess what's going to happen? No one else is going to follow suit to what Colin Kaepernick has done in the area of sports. This man took a knee. He didn't stop nobody from doing the Pledge of Allegiance. He didn't cause a scene. He did a silent protest. And these same people that's pissed off about it, it lets you know who they really are. They don't want to see him in the NFL, but want to see those other black guys in the NFL playing. Those same black guys, at any moment they get pulled over, they can lose their life as well. So as a community, we should help Colin Kaepernick. And the best way we can do that is looking at the sponsors of the NFL itself and going to these sponsors and asking them, what is your position on the blackballing of Colin Kaepernick for standing up for human rights? And if you support the NFL and their owners, what they're doing to this man, because they blatant with it now. I mean, I waited a while before I did this. I wanted to see what's going to happen, but they so blatant what they're doing. It's not even funny. We want to know their position because many of us are boycotting the NFL this season. I'm not watching a down of the NFL at all. I'm not watching it on TV. I don't want it in my house. People who have NFL Sunday ticket, cancel that junk because they don't care about you and your issues. We watched Philando Castile get gunned down like a animal, and yet the same group of people that's pissed off about Kaepernick is the group of people that support that cop and do these sort of things to black people. But I want to give you the list of sponsors that support the NFL. As you can see, Gatorade, EA Sports, Visa USA, Campbell Soup, FedEx, Frito-Lay, Mars Snackfood, Pepsi, Dairy Management Incorporated, Sirius XM, Under Armour, Bridgestone, Ticketmaster, Proctor & Gamble, Verizon, Barclays, Papa John's, Castrol, Anheuser-Busch, USAA, Bose, Marriot, Xbox, News America, Quaker, Lenovo, SAP, McDonald's, New Era, Nike, Microsoft, Extreme Networks, Nationwide, Zebra, TD Ameritrade, Dannon, and Hyundai. Now, what we are asking all of you to do, we're going to put all these companies' name in the description box and the pinned comment of this video. We're asking that if you care about the issue of police brutality that happens to citizens all over this nation, and if you care about Colin Kaepernick taking a stand to fight for the community, then the least we could do, and it's not nothing that can cost you anything, is to go to every one of those companies and tweet them and tell them, Gatorade, you're a sponsor of the NFL. The owners are discriminating against, and put Colin Kaepernick's handle in that tweet and ask them what's their position on it, because we're about to boycott. However you want to put it, make one message, copy it, and then just go to each one of them and just repaste the same thing you put. Just put the company's handle in it. That's it. That's the easiest way to do it. I did it today myself that way. I tweeted every last one of these companies myself. And if you don't believe me, you can go to my Twitter, look at it, check it out. If you don't know the handles are on my Twitter, but I made sure to put all of this out because I want the people to tweet them, because this is the deal. It is utter racism to not let that man play. You so blatant with it. See, this is the thing. They want to enjoy black talent. They want to enjoy black people entertaining and all this other stuff. But when it comes to our issues, then they don't want to hear that. Then if you don't want to hear our issues, then you shouldn't be enjoying our talent or anything else to go along with us. Go enjoy talent in your group and then worry about your issues at that point. Then let us worry about ours. Because see, it's the thing. Our talent carries the NBA. Our talent carries the NFL. Remove the black men out of those leagues and see what happens. Our talent carries track and field. Remove the black people out of there and let's see what happens. It'd be billions of dollars that'd be lost if black people just stop playing. NCAA, football, basketball. Remove all the black men out of that and let's see how much money they're going to make at that point. We all know the answer to that question. It's not rocket science. These people need to do the black agenda, period. If you got a majority of black players, that'd be like me having a company that's predominantly 80 to 90% Mexican, but I'm going to go around talking about I'm voting for Donald Trump and I'm supporting a wall when my employees is mostly Mexican and I can't even do the job at all myself. I'm depending on them to make me money, but I'm supporting something that's against them. And a lot of those NFL owners support Donald Trump as well. They're Trump supporters. Go figure. When are black people, especially you black men in the NFL, when you're going to realize to take your power and say, wait a minute, we control this league, not them. Why are we letting 32 people who have no talent control our mouth, tell us that we can't speak up on issues that's affecting us? We're not lying about it because no one never said you were lying. They just mad you're saying it. You're not boys, brothers. You're men. Don't let these people tell you what you can say and cannot say. And if they can supposedly do the job, let them go do the job. But we in our community need to stand up. Colin Kaepernick is an example and a crossroad for a lot of us in our community. Because many of you always say, why don't this one stand up? They got the money. Well, Colin Kaepernick stood up. He put himself on the line and his career and everything. So if the people don't back him up, don't ever open your mouth ever again to say why anyone won't stand up. This is the time that you have to say, I got the back of anybody who stands up for issues within our community. Because many people love to talk about who should be doing something. Now it's time for you to do something. So it should be every person that talks about racism and can't stand the system and all this other stuff. It's your time to get involved now, because it's so easy to want others to get involved and you sit on the sideline, but you can tweet. It may take you 20 or 30 minutes, but do that. Actually get involved. Let these companies be inundated with people flooding their Twitter saying what we want to say to them about Colin Kaepernick. So much so that the sponsors contact the NFL and say, wait a minute. We getting a lot of tweets from people fussing about Colin Kaepernick. What's going on? And if you do that in unison, they will start calling the NFL asking about this situation, because they don't want nothing about no boycott going on for their products. Because if they side with the NFL, then you say, okay, now we know who the brands are. We can boycott them as well with the NFL, since they support the NFL and support what they're doing to Colin Kaepernick. So the NFL really is in a pickle to a point, because if they sign Colin Kaepernick, they're going to piss off the fans that they have who have a lot of racist views. Then the NFL takes the side of the racist view, then the black side is going to boycott and cause more issues for them probably than what it's worth, since they players are predominantly black. So I really wouldn't want to be the NFL personally in the situation. I really wouldn't. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. So I need the people to go and tweet every last one of those companies. Let them know put a hashtag NFL boycott and let's get it trending, because this needs to happen. It needs to happen now. Playing games with Colin Kaepernick, say, oh, I'm gonna bring him out to work out, and then you play games and make a media circus and then don't do anything or whatever. No, if black people don't stand up for Colin Kaepernick, don't you open your mouth ever again to somebody in sports or an actor or a musician or anybody else to stand up for you, because this is the litmus test right now if you're going to support those who are trying to stand up and support you. So make sure you get to tweeting. Check the description box and the pinned comment, and we have everything there for you. So it would be no excuse for people to say, I don't have the means or I don't have the information to tweet these companies. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this. Share the video, like the commentary, and subscribe for more news stories.